風をくれ風になれまるで The Playground 脈打つことを感じてる Never ever空の盾を破れよ誇りの中で霞む太陽背中で震える孤独に飛んでやれよこの手で掴むまで風をくれ風になれまるThe breakdown 飛んだ昨日も蹴散らして永遠の瞬間が移かれば目覚める欲望も感じてる Never ever
Hello everyone and welcome over to race number 25 of the ANR 2003 PME Cup Series here at Road America, and this is it for the first time ever in the PME Cup Series history. We will be racing at Road America, Elkhart Lake, and this would be our third road course this season, so this is going to be a challenge for everyone. And of course what makes it a real challenge is because this is actually the third race of the first round of the playoffs, so this is going to be a crucial race for some of you drivers. And speaking of that, let's move on to the standings of the playoffs. And as you can see right now, as of after race number 2, the round of 16, Drew Walker is still leading the championship, with Owen Scott having an impressive season in second place. Dex Miyazaki had jumped into third place. Bradley Graham in fourth place. Solomon Sheridan in fifth place. Arishi Wiko in sixth place. Nicholas Wright in seventh place. Henry G. Brown has fallen down a bit to eighth place, so he would obviously need to score at least a reasonably good position if he wants to remain in the chase. Roberto Crown Jr. in ninth place. Camray Jr. seems to be holding on to his chances by only a thread. David Dixon is now in the cut-off line for the first time, so hopefully he can get a good position to maintain that position. And Ray Ayanami holding on to that last place in the just behind the cut-off line, which means the last four drivers, Zachary VK, Aditya Baggers, Camray Sr. and Blake Parker, are currently in danger unless they can actually literally get themselves a really good result. So that's going to depend on this very race, which is a road course race, so that's certainly a race that not many people would really like to race on. So but anyway, let's see how this race will go on from there. Okay, so and just to double check on some things. One second. Okay, I think opponent strength, well, the AI difficulty 106 seems good enough. Although is the best way to at least trigger at least one caution, because well, I think the higher the strength the more overtake, but I think there's a good chance that we can at least get a decent race. It's a bit risky at the start based on my few tests, but if anyone can suggest otherwise, that would be great. Just let me double check one last final thing. I think we can give that a go. I mean, I think it was Nashville, if I remember correctly. No, it's not Nashville. It's Daytona Pepsi, the night race. I think I triggered the AI difficulty a bit too much, and that's what causes a lot of wrecks. So I'm just questioning on whether that AI difficulty would work here. I'm pretty certain it could work. Just it's worth a try. At least it's not gonna be like a derby of races or derby of cautions. Derby, I mean, what do you call that? Demolition derby. I think it's gonna be one or two cautions projected for this race, but we'll see. Hopefully the start won't be too spread out based on my tests, because sometimes cars do bunch in and then sometimes they risk crashing themselves. So anyway, let's see how we go from there as we get on with it with the qualifying session here at Road America. Let's see who will qualify on pole. Interestingly, we see Nick Tanner on the pole, Owen Scott in second place, David Ryan's in third place, Matthew Hill fourth, David Dixon in fifth, Henry Guo in sixth, Andrew Howell in seventh, Natalie Faville in eighth, Irish Yuiko in ninth, and Don Hayden in 10th, and the rest. Looks like Drew Walker and Jerry Chen are in deep trouble. Well, Drew Walker is okay, Jerry Chen, but looks like we see an old champion back row and Henry J. Brown in real danger down there, so he needs to up his game real quick. So, and well, looking down below, let's see, Adita Baggers, he's pretty much in danger. Tex Mizaki is okay-ish, as well as Cameron Jr., but either way, this race will be crucial, so let me double check once more, because I don't have my devices with me to check my Discord, so it's going to be all out. So anyway, hang on. Okay, I'll keep the general VC text open just in case though. But anyway, let's make a start from there.
Drivers, cars.
Drivers, start your engines!
All cars are preparing themselves and getting themselves ready, and it is certainly going to be hopefully a good race.
Oh, especially with Road America, it's definitely a hard track to conquer. But if you can conquer the track, you can throw out some decent lap times, and hopefully we see some good racing. Road America has been known for it's pretty much just a kind of call it, but like not. It's a decent track for us, especially for racing, especially in multiple series. But multiple other series, but hopefully we have a good one here for the Cup Series, and we continue to stay with Road America for the next foreseeable future. This will be a good race. We don't have a chaotic one like we usually do with new tracks and new road courses, especially.
And moving on a little bit, well, moving aside, we see some new paint schemes for today's race. Some black schemes to remember the victims of the main shooting. So we've got Jerry Chen running that black scheme over there in the 36 car. I think that's Jerry Chen. Yeah, no, that's wait, I made a
Junior.
Yeah, I mistaken the paint scheme. Let me take a look at Camry Junior. I think I've made a mistake. Let me check a look.
Junior's 30s.
Okay, it is a mistake. So Yeah, I made a mistake in the paint scheme, so but let me check the other scheme. In fact, that would be Owen Scott. Yeah, Owen Scott's right
Jerry
there.
Chen.
His scheme is confirmed to be in, so all I gotta do is change Cameron Jr.'s scheme, and then we'll go back racing. So let me save the stuff, and okay, so okay, this should be the results. So
Yep,
hopefully it's saved, and then I'll go
that
back.
should say.
Yeah, okay, so I'll head back and then we'll resume in a moment's time. Okay, and I do want to apologize for unfortunately having to get out of the game to just sort out the paint schemes, but now I've double checked the paint schemes, I've redone the scheme. Supposedly Jerry Chen is now in his own scheme, not the Camera Junior scheme as it was mistakenly placed on, so there you go. So Jerry Chen in a similar paint scheme to Camry Jr. And as we go up to where Camry Jr. is, there's Camry Jr. right there in that paint scheme. Presumably JC Motorsports have their own scheme for both the owner and the driver as well. And there's Owen Scott. He's got that special scheme at the front of his bumper. And just double checking. Yep, it's the volume is alright, so
I miss anything?
No,
just started.
we had to go back and change it.
Alright, great. I can commentate. AJ Kelsey's back, baby. You know what it is. The GOAT. The GOAT is back. We're back.
Well, maybe.
So Owen Scott on the pole, I guess.
No, Nick
Outside
Tander on the pole.
Tander pole.
Okay, if I say, I hate this Owen Scott fraud, man. He's such a terrible driver. Like, honestly, he's Mickey Mouse, bro. Super Speedway merchant. We all know he's gonna choke the championship. This man is a fraud.
Speaking of fraud,
All right. Where's the Okay, senior's the 19th. We're about to see a master class with Cam Wright Senior. He's about to make up 11 points to get back into the playoffs. We're gonna see a master class from like the 53-year-old here.
That'll put Henry J. Brown in complete danger because he's currently next to last, in front of Drew Walker, who's of course very comfortable. He's gonna make it through.
Dang, Jerry, the 42nd, and Dex is starting back there, so that might not be good for him.
Dex Mizaki's in like third place.
New track.
He might be all right.
All right, let's see. Damn, this is a long track.
It's like 2 minutes.
It's gonna be KO.
So
let's hope we don't have a 20-car pileup in turn 1.
Okay. All right, we should be coming on to the front stretch here. Here we go.
I think yeah, we're close. We're close. So,
And as we go through the last hill to the green flag.
and we're green.
Flag.
Here we go, and I hope we're not seeing anyone retiring from the race.
Wow.
Uh-oh, stacking up a little bit back here. Watch Hayden, 3 wide.
Hayden made it 3 wide through turn 1.
And we're 3 wide everywhere in the back of the pack. 4 wide back there, maybe.
Oh, Dixon nearly gets off. As we are 2, 3,
Everybody stays clean somehow through that mess.
Henry J. Brown lost
do
place.
not
Henry
know
J.
how that
Brown
happened.
fell back to last on that restart.
He does not want to be there. He hates being
We
there.
have not raced here before, correct?
We have not raced here before. It's a new track.
Nick Tander out
Whoa,
to a big
caution
lead,
over
and
there.
they're off, spinning in the back.
Oh my god.
Roberto Crown
they're all
Jr. spun
dying.
around. Alejo might have got collected in that. I don't think that's a caution.
Looks
That
like
should not be a caution.
Crown Jr.
No
It's
caution.
not a caution.
No caution. No caution.
Local
Crown
caution.
Jr. has some
no
damage.
overtaking.
Roberto Crown
No
Jr.
But that was a
overtaking.
huge spin. And that is not good for Roberto Count
Miyazaki
Jr.,
is
who is in
also
the
down.
playoffs. And Miyazaki
Two chase
picking up damage
contenders.
as well.
Two chase contenders are in complete danger. Well, I think Miyazaki's okay, but probably Roberto Crown Jr. might be in the worst.
I'd expect the 21 and 27 to come down pit road here because, especially the 27, I don't think he can see. He can't really see. He's got that hood buckled up so far.
Barely seeing. He's like Briscoe in 2021 at Daytona Road Course.
This
Perked up.
wild restart to here at the first race at Road America in this series. And Nick Tanner's still pulling away with the commanding lead over Owen Scott.
As he comes around a final turn.
David is climbing up.
Dixon.
Henry Blow looking for a pass on the 99. And there is a caution.
What's happening?
Something happened.
Who was that? Who was that? That's 40.
Tari
That's
Lowell.
9. Okay.
Tari Lowell. Oh dear.
Oh,
that looked awful.
Dear.
And who was that?
Let's see what happened here. Through the corner, bumped the camera, got into the 5, and the tire barriers.
And
They hit
and-
got a backside.
Feel must
Feel.
Feel. Let's have a look. It didn't feel. Yep. Collided
It
with
is Aaron.
Station.
Right rear quarter 9.
Hit for the 5 there. But I don't know what happened here. Into this corner, the bump. And it's like the turn to the right. I overhead view of that properly. Maybe respect though, but he turned right.
Overhead, that's better. Let's go overhead. The helicopter came.
Well,
See what happened.
and
Atari sends it way in.
And Lowell did hit the tires at a bad angle.
Oh,
Head on with that tire barrier.
I don't know. I think the 9 went far too deep.
Tire hood was just perked up.
Well, what a wild restart to here at the first race at Road America in this series. And Nick Tanner's still pulling away with the commanding lead over Owen Scott.
As he comes around a final turn.
David Dixon is climbing up.
Dixon.
Henry Blow looking for a pass on the 99, and there is a caution.
What's happening?
Something happened.
Is that Tari Lowell?
Who was that? Who was that? That's 44.
Tari
That's
Lowell.
9. Okay, my bad.
Tari Lowell. Oh dear. That looks really awful. That looks awful. And who was that?
Let's see what happened here. Through the corner, bumped the Cam Wright Senior, got into the 5, and straight into the tire barriers there.
And
hit again.
Aaron Field must have
Aaron
collided
Field.
with Aaron Field. Let's have a look. It is Aaron Field. Yep, Aaron Field collided
It
with
is Aaron
car.
Field on the
Stationary.
right rear quarter panel 9.
Unfortunate hit for the 25 there. But man, I don't know what happened here. Into this corner, the bump. And Senior looked like the little turn to the right there. I don't know if I have to get an overhead view of that to see properly, but maybe Senior didn't respect the bump there and he turned right.
Overhead, that's better. Let's go overhead. The helicopter cam.
Well,
so let's see what happened here.
And Lowell did
sends it way in.
And Lowell did hit the tires at a bad angle.
Oh.
Head on with that tire barrier.
I don't know. I think the 9 went far too deep into that corner.
One more time.
Same real estate. And
onboard camera.
You can just, bumped into there. Boom.
Ouch.
And the hit with
Feel.
That's gotta hurt.
I'm not so sure the 9 even touched the 5. I think the 5 got a little bit loose there. And the 9 was not expecting it and got into the 5 and unfortunately went straight into the tire barriers, not enough time to get it out of harm's way.
Minor damage for Aaron.
And Theo picking up some unlucky damage. He's going down pit road to get that fixed. But we're set for
Not-
another wild restart here. This time it'll be single file, I believe.
Yes, it will be single file.
It's always single file.
So maybe not as wild, but
Will be going single file, but expect maybe a double file through the first turn. That long
It's always
straightaway. There probably will be a lot of helps,
it's always a double file. I can say right now.
especially here at Road America.
So let's take a
And
look.
this track is
and
not.
well, it's out. First DNF of the day is the number 9 car.
I believe it's the first DNF of the season throughout the playoff run for.
Oh,
Well, so
Owen Scott just tapped the 75 there. I don't know what that's about.
Whoa!
Little
Looks like,
stack up here.
what happened?
Not sure
Yeah,
what's
little
going on.
stack
They're
up.
getting the
Ooh.
line sorted. They're just getting the line sorted.
And I
99
believe who's
had
that? A lot of stack ups here.
I hope they're not playing
You
bumper
could see.
cars again.
Mm,
So looking down.
yeah, well done.
Yeah, I have a bad feeling Roberto Crown
And-
Jr. could be out of the championship hunt.
Yeah.
Dex Mizaki's seemingly okay, but Henry G. Brown still needs to get his game up. And, well, Drew Walker's
And
okay.
I believe we will be going. I believe we will be going green this time by.
Not yet. I'll just...
No, we will
only one
not.
lap. I think usually after 2 laps. Okay,
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Usually at road courses we go. Usually at road courses we go 1 lap. So I'm confused. Set this up. Yeah. Thiel overtakes Miyazaki for 40th. That's not gonna end well.
Okay,
And the pace car is off on the pit road. And we will be going green for the second time today. Green flag back in the air at Elkhart Lake. And Owen Scott immediately trying to go to the inside.
Can he make the move work?
I believe he
quite.
may not. No, he won't. The outside lane just has a great run out of the corner.
David Dixon up into 3rd place, overtaking
Out of-
Olivia Reynolds. And look at that Matthew Hill. Matthew Hill is going on that 45 car.
Matthew. Wow. 3 wide. Here we go.
Look at that.
You can see
OMG.
just the action everywhere throughout the, especially through the,
Henry G.
and they're
Brown
side by
is
side here
struggling.
deep in the pack.
Henry G. Brown is struggling.
He's struggling hard. He does not need this, and they're 3 wide. And Drew Walker gets into that sand trap there nearly.
Oh my goodness. They're all 3 wide. Oh, look at those. Brandon Army. I think that's Fully Hill
Oh.
and Matthew Hill.
Oh, what a lucky break.
They're always going 3 wide, which is very, very concerning to see.
You cannot go 3 wide in some parts of these tracks. The only time you can go 3 wide is mostly on that back straightaway, like straightaway
Whoa.
into that.
What the heck? Yeah, that track looks pretty
This is
risky.
gonna-
If they go 3 wide, that will probably be the end.
Yes,
And I think
100%. Because look at this. They're just like they're fighting for the same real estate, but the same real estate could be screwed over as they go 3 wide again throughout the corner.
oh boy, this looks perfect for using
And-
the most out of this helicopter cam. Because there's lots
And
of racing
You
going
can
on
just
from
see
the
3
top.
wide up there still. Side by side as we will take our first green flag lap here at Road America.
And it should calm down just a little bit.
Ooh,
Just
yeah,
a little bit,
battle.
hopefully.
But Owen Scott
Nick
is all
Tango-
over the back bumper of the 75 here.
And they're still side by side back there. Everywhere they're side by side. Nick Tander still leading here, but Owen Scott trying to make a charge on the 75 Honda machine.
To be honest with you, there's lots more racing at the back, so I'm probably gonna keep an eye on it. Just keep an eye on
Yes,
Saber Fox.
me.
Saber Fox in 23rd
A
place.
lot of positions to be gained by these playoff drivers, for
And a
sure.
lot of positions in general to be gained for everyone. If you're in the middle, you're in the middle of this. You're definitely at risk
Henry
to
J.
get
Brown,
taken out.
Henry J. Brown,
Henry J. Brown is definitely one of those drivers that need to make up some spots here.
he's got his rival ahead of him. That is Drew Walker. He wants to try and get past Zach Driver. Oh, he's getting past the Reigning
here comes
Army.
Alejo.
Another playoff driver. That's certainly not going to help at all with his championship hopes.
Here comes the
Three
four,
wide,
three
Alejo,
wide.
dive bomb.
Alejo with a dive bomb.
How about that
What
out of
a
the
move!
last season champion? And he made it work.
Where's Drew Walker? Oh, Drew Walker disappeared. Oh,
What a...
lots of drivers disappeared.
What happened? Huh? Where did Drew Walker go?
He's right there.
Wait, where?
He overtook the
What?
4 car.
Bro,
Wait,
he
okay.
gained spots in one lap.
Anyways,
Anyways,
that was a great
believe
move from
caution
Alejo.
now.
The
I
caution.
believe we have a caution on track.
I don't think. Do we? We do. There is a caution on the track.
Yeah, there's caution.
Caution
What
on-
happened? What happened?
Oh,
Oh, no,
Aaron
Aaron
Thiel.
Thiel!
Aaron Thiel.
You cannot
damage.
see out of that 25 car.
Is that
What happened?
What is happening with Aaron Thiel? That is bad. Look at that car. That is destroyed.
Wait, hang on.
Roberto Crown Jr.
Oh,
something may have happened
wait,
here.
wait.
Three-fourths of the lap
Oh.
with it.
I saw something.
Oh, Roberto Crown Jr. has an issue.
Oh, Chen.
Jerry Chen.
Cherry
fun.
Chen just got chenned. Jerry Chen.
And then
Chens out.
I
What
believe
happened?
right after.
Oh, Carrington.
Oh, Zach Campbell got into the 3, spun him around, and big hits to Jerry Chin there.
It's Carrington, not Campbell anymore.
Oh, my bad. Oh no, I don't think that was Carrington's fault. I think Jerry almost had to lift to get off the car there, and Carrington just couldn't react in time.
And neither could Aaron Thiel. He tried to move
Like-
to the left, to the right there, trying to get off there, but I don't think he could have.
See, he has to lift here to get off Alejo, and Carrington just goes a little bit lower. And when Chen comes off of the 4, there's just no room.
Yeah, especially right there.
Henry J. Brown must be
And
lucky.
Thiel
down there.
was trying. Oh yeah, he is definitely lucky.
I need to go. on
Any
board.
sort of move onto the right of him there, he's gone.
I don't know what Thiel was doing. I mean, I'm sure he saw
Thiel was
that
trying.
way
I'm
before he even got to it. So a little bit bad timing there from the 25.
I think Chen got loose through the corner.
Another bad incident for Roberto Crown Jr. here. Let's see. On board Jerry Chen. He goes into the corner. Alejo slides up, and exactly what I meant. Exactly what I was saying before. He gets into Alejo because he goes so wide, and he has no room on the
He can't
inside.
do
He has to lift because he can't turn Alejo. He doesn't want to turn Alejo, and he just ends up turning himself because Carrington's on the inside. And that's just
And you
how these
can't do
things go sometimes, but Jerry Chen's got a lot of damage on that driver's side, and unfortunately, Roberto Crown Jr.'s day just got worse.
Sucks for Roberto Crown Jr. He's been involved in both cautions today.
He's only 21 points above the cut line. He's definitely not that right
Not doing
now.
so
Definitely not safe.
well.
Keep in mind, Zachary VK, Aditya Bagas, Cam Wright Sr., and Blake Parker are all below the cut line right now, along with Ray Anami and David Dixon, who is generally safe right now given where he's running. Henry J. Brown's also running in the back, so you got to keep that in mind. I don't know where VK, Aditya, and Wright and Parker is, but I know they're not running in the back. So
Baggers is in the.
it's not looking good.
Well, Baggers is 27.
Well, it's not
so
looking
he's
good
definitely-
for it's not looking good either way for Roberto Crown Jr.
Dex Mizaki, I think overall in the championship, he's definitely okay, as I keep saying. Rain and Army is definitely in danger. And Henry G. Brown is definitely needing to improve a little bit. He might be out, but he just needs to improve a little bit if he wants to better his chances. Drew Walker, obviously, we don't care. He's obviously way comfortable enough to make it to the next round. Camry Jr., this is what everybody's been talking about. Not winning a race, and he's still sort of comfortable right there.
Well, you know how Junior likes to perform in the playoffs, and it's not very well. But if he can get through this round, maybe he can find some momentum to, keep it going and maybe get that win eventually.
Here we go, round of
As
pit stops.
Fisker pulls off.
Pit stops.
And
And for everybody
pit stops,
pitting,
here we go.
I think everybody's going to be
Yes, everyone. Everyone should pit this time.
Keep an eye out for Owen to leapfrog the leader here because we all know his pit crew is very good.
We hope things don't
And
turn
yep, it's
really bad, so hopefully not.
We want that number one pit stall, especially here at a road course.
Ooh,
And look at
fuel.
this!
Fuel.
That's a fuel-only call. And
Uh-oh, we have a
looks like a
collision
great
over there. We have a
stop.
collision. Somebody got stuck on the pit. Oh my god. Nathaniel Campbell. Oh my god. Who is
oh my
that?
god!
Trey Meeks.
Trey Meeks is flipped!
Flipped over. What happened down there?
He is turtled
I need to have a look.
across the... What happened?
I need to have a look.
What has happened?
Oh my god.
Oh, he got into the...
Let me
He's
stop
trying to
this.
get out pit road.
Hang on. Don't know
Trying to
how.
get off
So
the pit
bunched.
lane.
There's Nicholas Wright also in trouble. What happened?
Oh my god.
Why is it everything
That's a
so
horrible...
bunched up?
Oh,
But Trey Meeks has taken the worst impact
Ray
down
Meeks
there.
has flipped on pit road.
Wow.
Oh, he is...
This is
He
very
turtled.
weird. This is very weird. The pit stops isn't very well organized.
I think I seem to be quite mild now.
Honestly, I'm a bit sus
That
on
was
what
me.
happened down there. I'm a bit sus, so.
I'm confused.
Oh, Henry G. Brown!
Oh, okay.
Involved in a wreck once again. And
Henry J. Brown.
Oh my god.
Okay, what is happening?
This is what I call pit stop. Pit stop drama. I hope Henry G. Brown doesn't have any damage because he's already been involved in much damage.
And I is one of the drivers below the cut line. No, he is not. Wait, I think. Yeah, no, he is 24 above the cut line so far. After Daytona.
That's gonna hurt him pretty badly. Huh.
Oh no, 100%. And you
I don't.
gotta feel bad for Trey Meeks. I don't even know what just happened.
I really need to have a look at this pits line because usually it doesn't happen a lot in many tracks. So now this is very concerning. Like literally, it could be to do with the difficulty that made the cars like pretty much high on crack to the point of keeping itself in line too much. So that's what worried me. So I'm just worried.
And Aaron Thiel has officially retired from the
Exactly.
race.
Probably from that collision with Jerry Chen. Jerry Chen looks like he's going to be out. He's remaining in his in his pit box. As you can see right there, it is likely he's going to
That
retire
was
the
me.
car. But he hasn't officially retired the car just yet. Trey Meeks will definitely retire because of that flip over.
That was a confusing round of pit stops here at Road America, but we're coming to the green. Let's hope we don't have anything like that again.
Where is Meeks? That's a big question mark. He should be down. He should be towards the
Meeks
back.
was 25th.
He should be towards
Meeks
the
was
back.
25th at the time of the wreck.
He should be towards the back because of what happened in the pit lane.
I
He's still
He's
there.
still in pit lane.
He's still there, unfortunately. So
And is out on track, by the way.
So what did I miss?
You get to play yours all the time.
Trey
I don't
Meeks
get to play
flew
mine
over.
ever.
anyway, race has
Green
started.
flag back in the air.
Meeks flipped.
Yeah, Meeks flipped on pit road. I don't know how.
Hey.
As Henry Guo is going to take the inside line. I mean, it'll work. But,
Whoops.
you sure?
There we go. That's better. Oh, Owen Scott lost a place to, I think that's Matthew Hill.
Owen
He's
Scott
up in
is-
second place.
That's Matthew Hill. That is Matthew Hill. And he's going to lose one more to David Dixon. Oh,
That Olivia
pushing the
Ramos.
7 out of the way.
David Ryan's, I mean.
And
David
who is
Ryan.
that? You can see just the action everywhere. They're 3 wide.
There's
Side by
lots-
side here.
Lots of competition at the back.
You do not want to hit those tire barriers at a bad angle. We saw what happened with the... You saw what happened with the 9 there. If you hit it at a bad angle, you're going to be done for the day. Let's just hope that doesn't happen again.
Keep an eye out for Aditya Baggers. He might be falling back a little
Whoa.
bit. Not yet, though.
They're side by side.
Wow, there's lots of competition at the back, as I keep repeating myself. Oh, look
It
at that.
usually gets way more spread out. And look at this. The 18. Trying to make a move on the 87.
And that is, I think, that's not Riley Hill. Jackie Daytona,
That is...
who's
Jackie
unfortunately
Daytona.
retiring from the end of the season, so...
Oh, they're 3 wide behind them.
This is concerning.
Side by side. Oh, the 4 nearly gets loose. They're 3 wide in the back.
They're going to have to be careful if they're going 3 wide. at this
Especially
very
through
curve.
here. Yeah, we've seen what happened there with Jerry Chen.
There is Jerry Chen. He's definitely
And
back.
look at Jerry Chen.
He's back.
And what is... And he's ahead of a couple of drivers who don't have damage. That car's still fast. He has the damage on it.
Let me check. Jerry Chen is in the lead lap, quite surprisingly.
Yes, he is. They fixed that damage quickly because they were one of the drivers. They were one of the many drivers to pit on pit road. No one is off the lead lap yet, besides our 2 DNFs
Baggers has
in
damage.
today's race.
Baggers has damage. I can confirm
Baggers has
looking
damage.
at the rear.
Back.
He has damage.
Rear end damage. Rear end damage on the 26 car. Not gonna end well.
Probably from the pit stop strategy or drama,
Yes.
as we call that. So, which certainly we're gonna have to have a
It's
lot of
okay,
questions.
well.
So. And
And here we go. We're gonna finish.
Henry G. Brown literally needs to keep Rain Army and Roberto Crown Jr. away, at least at bay. Same goes for Nicholas Wright and Dex Miyazaki, who are right behind the 34 car, so this could be fine for the 34 car. The only thing... Oh! Someone's off track! Someone's off track. Oh my
Oh,
god!
someone's off track. Who is it?
That Trey Mix, he's
Trey Meeks.
Trey Mix is back.
He's back.
He's back and he's done it again. What happened?
And that... He's at it again.
He just came back from his
Oh
pit
no, he
lane.
caused the big one.
Oh my god.
Oh
Owen
no, he
Scott!
caused. Oh, he got Owen
Whoa!
Scott. He got an Owen Scott, and Yuiko spins by himself.
Oh my god. Towards the
No,
front, and this happened. Is it a caution?
you've gotta be.
It's not a caution.
No,
It's not a caution. Well, thank God
No.
we're not having another caution, but this is definitely concerning. So basically, Meeks, after having some unusual repairs on his car, decided to come out of the pit lane at the exact wrong time, and this is what is caused
and how
OMG.
did the 51 spin? I don't even think he touched anyone.
Let me go back.
And look at this. Yeah, you gotta see.
51.
He didn't touch anything.
No, I think
How
Owen
did
Scott
he?
lost control, and he got touched and touched Yuiko. Oh yeah, both of them touched together.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, so he got
Yeah,
touched
they got
by
together.
Meeks, by Owen Scott.
Into the tire barriers, and I don't think Yuiko is going to finish this race
He's also a
as
championship.
competitive as he was.
He's
earlier on.
also a chase contender, a playoff contender, so that's definitely going to hurt his chances.
He is a playoff contender, 40 above on the cut line, and you can gain 50 points. I believe 50 points in a race. So Drew Walker, Owen Scott.
Would just like to
Dexter
interrupt
Mizaki
and
all-
say, what a fraud. What a fraud Owen Scott is. That is not my champion. That man is a fraud. Who drives like that? My grandmother drives like that. Fraud.
So you're,
What a damn. Owen Scott
So, AJ.
sucks.
so AJ, you're saying that Owen Scott drives worse than your grandma?
Yes, and she's dead. So, like, yeah.
Let's go,
You spit
board.
on my damn drink. Thanks, AJ. On board here this week.
I mean, look at that. That is
Watch the
atrocious.
tangle.
He should be fined $100,000 and suspended. That is blatant. That is a blatant hook. I mean, look.
That was not even his fault, bro.
That is intentional, clearly intentional, and I think that Owen Scott should never race again. Matter of fact, I think he should be banned from all types of motorsports. Get him out of this. Get him out. Savagery. What did Meeks do to him? I don't know. Maybe take a championship away or two?
Meeks went on track and ruined his rise. What are you talking about? He flipped on pit road and he's somehow back on track.
He shouldn't be a two-time champion. Let it be known that Owen Scott is mid. And that is the very definition of mid. Who drives like that?
Average iRacer. Okay, well that's 6 for the 51, just a innocent bystander in that wreck. And especially sucks for Owen Scott. He had a fast car all day. Just taken out by the 19, just merging on at the wrong time.
Can't hear what I'm doing.
Okay, I'm back. Technical difficulties on my side. Yeah, I would like to apologize for that rant there. But anyways, Nick Tander with the lead.
Tanner Philly.
Matthew Hill in second. David Dixon in third. And the race will continue on here. Let's see if anybody can challenge Nick Tander, because right now he is cruising. What do you
The
think,
only
Saber?
car is
If anybody can challenge him, who do you think it is?
I'd say it could be one of the Hondas. Since Tander is a Honda and we don't know who can stop the 75, it could be one of their manufacturer teammates and teammates in general who can take down Nick Tander. And it most likely could be David Dixon. but it may depend on if we have a caution. And if we as well have something stupid to happen, like we did earlier.
Let me double check on Arishi Rico in the 51 car. Yep, he's out, so he's definitely not going to...
He is 100% today, as we have pit
Is he
stops.
pitting? Was he pitting for tires?
No, he just pitted.
Oh, pitted for fuel oil.
Oh, he lost. He may just have an issue. May have an issue, or may have an issue.
Probably so.
On the 95 car.
He is 40 points above the cut line, so he has some buffer points. But as far as Yuko goes, I believe Yuko is ahead of. Yes, Eric Yuko is the exact same points away from the cut line as Nathan Stride is. So both those are equally in trouble right now.
And Nick Tanner running away with this, and this is good, especially for those drivers who are having issues and have been involved in wrecks in the playoffs. Since there is not a driver who is in the playoffs right now leading.
David Scott currently the highest out of everyone in the playoffs in 3rd place, and he will definitely get himself a bonus for his high running, which could definitely secure his chances.
9 lap go. And we had a pit stop on around lap.
No pit stops yet. That is a reason.
8?
No, he's still in the pit stops, in the pit lane. So
Yes. I'm trying to think. Since we had pit stop on lap 8, 9, I think we should have one soon. Especially in the later going this race, see who can play it right and win this race off fuel strategy. As you can see, multiple drivers without hoods or without back bumpers or just with damage in general. Oh, heck, Meeks flipped on pit lane. Definitely a very weird race here in Elkhart Lake, Wisconsin. As multiple side-by-side battles, and Drew Walker, is he blowing an engine? He's just slow. He's just slow.
We'll find out what happened.
Wait.
Oh my god, he got involved in a caution potentially. Let's see what happened.
No, he just got involved in a
Whoopsie.
little boop.
Oh,
Little boop.
crying out loud.
Whoopsie daisy.
Let's find out what happened.
What happened to Drew Walker? Oh. And he just got...
He must have got contact. Yeah,
Contact, yeah.
Baggers. That's why Baggers got rid. Oh my gosh, Lucas Holmes. And who's that? Fully Hill. Oh my gosh, they must have braked so hard. They braked so
They
hard.
must have if they... Oh my god. That was a hard braking zone. They were 3 wide in that braking zone. Just watches. 36 gets into the 92, and there goes the back. You can just see everyone starting to brake, try and hope they can make it through the corner.
Let's go
And
aboard.
especially later on in that round leaf. Issues. Yeah, just hard contact with the 26, Lucas Holmes, last week's winner at Daytona. Just as a bystander in that little incident, but no caution. And Nick Tander's still leading, but the gap has gotten closer. especially with Matthew Hill and David Dixon. Those two are the only drivers. As David Dixon tries to go to the outside line for P2, trying to be with his teammate. Side by side. Dixon trying to run through the corners, but can he get there? Matthew Hill just has a good run throughout every corner, especially using that inside line to his advantage. And never say never, but there is only 8 laps to go here at Road America. And I believe we will have a pit stop involved as well. And
coming out.
Yuiko is out back on track, and so is Trey Meeks.
Well,
Please
the
no.
track is clear, so that's good enough. Just before, just barely made it before the front runners get past. So
Okay. Yeah, but hopefully we don't have an issue like we did earlier. And they're probably slow as well, so they could. So we never know, though.
we'll just keep an eye on these two. They could end up being lappers. So.
Yep. Yes,
But-
definitely.
But we can only hope. We can only hope that maybe they're gonna make the pit stop round, or if maybe the tires might be able to last to the end, and the fact that they've only pitted for fuel, so maybe they could last to the end if they can. As right now,
I believe most may try to make it on fuel, but it's definitely going to come down to a fuel mileage race, especially since we've only had 2 cautions. As got a lot of good action going up here. And look at that, Owen Scott, after being taken out by Trey Meeks earlier in the race, is up to P7.
he's still there.
As you can see, it's Nick Tanner leading the way. Yeah, we especially have to watch out for these guys because they're just getting across the line.
I'm gonna check the lap times and compare the differences. If they're similar or if they're very close lap times, then I guess.
Oh, here we go. There's a move.
Yuiko is faster than Trey Meeks. Are they on separate laps or are they on the same lap?
I believe
there are
it.
separate laps. 51 car. Yuiko
Okay.
is 2 laps down, and Trey Meeks is 4 laps down. So they're not really racing. And I think Yuiko just wanted to get in front of Trey Meeks because it will make a lot of difference. So Trey Meeks is the one that will be slowing down. Okay, so they are 2 seconds.
158.
They're 2 seconds slower than the rest of the field, or at least the front runners.
Yes,
Is it the front runner? Let me check it out again.
I believe. Yeah, because Meeks has a 2 second.
No, that's the best lap.
Past
think
Henry
if-
Glow there,
That's best lap.
somewhere on that lap.
Who passed?
Or is still trying to get by the 14. He's still trying to get past the 14. The 7 and the 14. Or,
Dixon has taken
Fourth.
P2 away from Matthew
and he
Hill.
does. The 7 passes the 14. David Ryan's up into
David
P4.
Yep, David
And
Rose.
we've had a. You don't know, especially since we had a pit stop around lap 8 or 9. You don't know if they can make it on fuel.
How about
Guessing the
Cam Wright
tank-
Sr. up into 10th? But will it be enough to advance him into the next round of the playoffs?
It could, but we don't know. Let's look and see how many points is he above the cut line. He's 11 points below but I believe thanks to Junior being involved in an incident, so is in the 21, he may get in just based off his top 10 here.
Laying hell, what happened to him?
And
He was like further down the
okay,
field. Let me have a look. Oh, he was in.
he
He had an
he
issue.
pitted.
He pitted.
He pitted.
I think he had an issue. Well, we'll double check his pit stop and see what happened.
I'm
It could be.
guessing his
Oh, he pitted for tires.
no, just a general. You pitted. Yeah, it's just a pit stop there. So we are seeing the
For
start
two
of
tires.
pit stops.
That's lap 13. What
Two-star
lap we're now
call.
we're on? Lap 16. We could see a Phil
he's
Miles race
three-
by the sounds of things. Oh, there we go. Here
Are
we
we-
go.
And we all here
You're
we
right.
go.
You're
The
right.
entire field on the pit road.
Already. Let's see what happened. Nick Tanner comes out first.
And the
David
Hondas are gonna take it.
David Dixon has beaten
The Honda.
Matthew Hill. And, oh my gosh, Matthew Hill is way down. Let's hope we're going to see no
Oh, one
drama. I don't want to see any more drama.
collisions. We should be good. Henry J. Brown, of course, he just
Did everybody
He's-
come down, or did anybody stay out?
Some of
everyone
them
did.
stay out,
Everyone
actually.
did. Everyone did.
Some of them stayed out.
Oh, Alejo,
Some of them stayed out. Let's see.
Alejo, and
Alejo.
with the 95, the 85, and the what in the 4 don't pit. They're gonna try and take it. Take off fuel. What the heck is happening? This fuel mileage race is gonna get good.
We'll see if they're going to come in for the next pit stop. I think Lance Hill's gamble might have paid off a little bit because he came out in the pit stop few laps
Lap
before,
13
so
with the 09.
this could be something. Let's
Could have
hope.
helped out a bit, but I don't think it did. Is Honda has taken a firm grasp of P1 and P2. And unless we have a caution, I don't see it finishing that way. Could be a battle between David Dixon and the 75. Oh my god. Everyone, we're on lap number 17 of 24 laps to go from Road America.
I will need to check and see if any of these cars that haven't
Whoa.
pitted. They haven't pitted.
Pit.
Oh, that well, we're
And they
seeing the
won't.
pit stop.
Oh, we have a
Drew
pit
Walker.
stop. though.
Drew Walker is pitting.
Walker finally is pitted. But I believe the 95 is trying to stay out, try and gain as much track position as he can. But Nick Tander and David Dixon holding the 1-2 so far.
So it seems that we might see a battle between the two for the last few laps of the race, which is going to be pretty interesting.
Hopefully that is.
Just keeping on those lap times. David Dixon was faster. What was his last lap? Yep, Nick Tander is
The
2
last lap.
seconds slower than David Dixon, so this is going to be...
It could
something
be
to watch.
down the wire. That was their pit stop lap, by the way, so they are a bit slower.
Oh, yeah, you're right, but we'll have to see. It could be that
We'll have to
maybe...
see, especially
We'll have to see. We'll find out after this lap.
Will is,
But I think David Dixon have a
and I
feeling.
believe with him.
He's definitely getting a bit closer.
100%, and we could have a yellow. Either way,
We have a yellow already.
And we
We already got a
we
yellow.
do have a yellow. What? I have accidentally brought it into
What happened this
into
time?
reality. I'm so sorry. It was not the 19.
It wasn't a 19.
It was not the 19.
What happened?
It wasn't Walker. It wasn't any of the front runners. Is it a PMU debris caution?
It sounds
Oh,
pathetic
please do
to
not
me.
tell me it's a debris caution.
Oh, I see something. I see something.
Oh, never mind. There was a spin.
I saw something.
Spin
Oh,
ahead.
Reynolds!
Oh, it's
Reynolds!
the 88. Lydia Reynolds.
What the F just happened down there?
Hard season for Reynolds. That just the icing on the cake.
Oh,
The
Travalia.
47. Chase Chavalia. He gets
Blake
into the
Parker!
88
Blake
and
Parker!
gets
Oh my god.
into Blake Parker. He saves it. Blake Parker saves it. What a save. And we're going to have a late race restart.
Maybe.
We're going to have
A huge maybe.
we will. There's 4 to go.
Let's take a look at at that collision once more.
Make sure to pause.
Unbelievable. Well, you know what?
That is.
F it.
Yeah, we will. We will go into a green-white checkered, or just a one-lap dash probably. Since there is 3 to go and this is a big road course. Just Blake Parker gets loose and he saves that thing.
But Jace Chavalia sounds like he's going to be sacked from the team. In fact, I think he's already got sacked. I forgot all
I
the
believe
teams.
he may have.
I
don't remember.
I believe all teams apart from one, well, all spots apart from one spot have been confirmed and filled for the next season. So
Ooh, yes. I will have to check that right now while we are under yellow here at the
should know.
Road America.
Cameracina should know, but
No.
anyway.
Checking now. Where is it?
Yep. CTM Motorsports collide.
Yeah. That's just not fun there for the 88. Has had a rough season, especially here, and
sounds like we have a special of, well, sorry, sounds like we have some sort of a montage or special thing coming up for Jace Chavalia, the curse of the 47, for all these wrecks that he has caused throughout the season.
And yes, it is. There is only one spot left in the Sillies
That spot,
so far. And yes, I believe we will go green.
Doesn't look like it.
With 1 lap to go.
Nope. The pace car lights are still on. Oh, they're on? Yeah, they're still on, so they're gonna...
No.
I think it's gonna end. It's gonna end there, so...
It's gonna end under caution here at Road America. And Nick Tander. Yes, it will officially end under caution. We've got to get a dang overtime mod because that is rough, especially for drivers like drivers in the top 10 because they could have had a good chance at the end there. There was 4 to go, and I don't. But right now, your top 10 is looking like it'll be Tander, Dixon, and checkered flag in the air. Officially, Nick Tander is going to win the first race at Road America. That was a very odd race. And second place goes to David Dixon. Third place, Henry Ho. Fourth place, David Ryans. And fifth place, the 12. I think that's Flores Jr. Can't remember.
What? Eddie Flores Jr., yep.
12. Yes. Okay. Sixth place, the 5, Cam Wright Sr. Seventh place, Matthew Hill.
Zachary VK.
Who's in eighth?
Matthew, sorry, Zachary
Zachary
VK.
VK.
Oh, it's you.
Eighth. And oh my god. Ninth, Saber Fox. And P10 rounding it out is Owen Scott. That is a very odd race, and your fastest lap time is going to be set by David Ryans. Man,
And there you go. Well, this is certainly going to be something. This is going to be something for the playoffs.
that
We'll
was
find out. Yeah, we'll
that was
find-
definitely one of the races of all time.
honestly, yeah, something to do with the pit stop and all that. I think the difficulty might have literally screwed them over a bit, so something to look out. So, but looking at this right now, I think
Could we scroll the results up a bit?
sorry, yeah, screwed them up. I think Henry J. Brown might be out, although that will depend on on Blake Parker though. Blake Parker is seemingly
16th.
he's 16th, so that's like let's go through the playoffs order. So David Dixon is obviously first, everyone in the playoffs. Second would be Cameron Senior, and third place Zachary VK. Oh my goodness me, and fourth place Owen Scott. Fifth place is Blake Parker. Did I say fifth place Blake Parker? I think I say fifth place Blake Parker. So sixth place goes to Solomon Sheridan. Sixth place, I think. Seventh place Nicholas Wright. Eighth place is Cameron Jr. Ninth place Dylan Hayden. No, not Dylan Hayden. Adita Baggers. 10th place Rain and Army. 11th place Bradley Reham. 12th place Roberto Crown Jr. 13th Henry J. Brown. 14th Dex Mizakis. 15th place Drew Walker. And then Aris Yuiko. To be honest, we've not ruled out on a potential tiebreaker, potential tie in points. Anyway, so we might as well show you the results at the end of this race, so we can pull them out just as we give David Dixon the chance to pull up his results. So we'll be right back, so stay tuned for now. Oh, we've got an old here in the commentary box. That's Ken-chan. The old. Yeah, I'm aware of that, so... Looking at the playoffs points, though, maybe I can do my own calculations.
To be honest, I don't know who would be in. It'll
That would
it'll be close.
probably towards the cut line would be very close and very close, honestly. So obviously the winner of any of the playoffs drivers get 50 points. So otherwise I just need to find out. And it's in, so the results are in, the playoff points standings are in. So now let's go through the standings for after the first round of the playoffs, and we will go through all the drivers and see who has got in and which drivers are out. So it's a very close battle for the last for the last place in front of the cutoff line. It was a huge tight battle, and anyway, let's go through all the drivers from top to bottom. So Owen Scott is up on the top of the leaderboard, so he will be through to the next round. Drew Walker, his rival, in second place, he will be through to the next round. Sheridan looks like another glorious title fight between former champions. Sheridan, the retiring champion, he'll be through to the next round. David Dixon, after that surprise finish, second place at Road America, he'll be through to the next round. Nicholas Wright is through to the next round. Miyazaki also through to the next round.
Yep.
Bradley Riem through to the next round. Yuiko through to the next round. Wright Senior moved to the next round. Zachary VK somehow made a recovery finish at Road America
By 9 points. 9 points over the cut line, Weeb. But it gets even crazier.
So even more
After
crazy.
that, Roberto Count Jr. barely makes it in by 3 points. And now we move to the 12th and final position, advancing to the next round
Don't forget Henry
by
Brown.
2 points. Yes, I was getting to that, Weeb.
Fair enough. Anyway,
Now you notice there's 4 names that are not in the top 12. Now I'm gonna read them from 16th to 13th. Finishing last and out of the playoffs is Aditya Bagas by 19 points. Blake Parker, 16 points. Ray Ayanami, 10 points. And last but not least, the name we have not mentioned on this list and probably the biggest upset once again, out of the playoffs, is Cam Wright Jr. by 2 points. And I gotta say, I did not see this coming.
well, as you just saw, that was a crazy down to the wire battle for the drivers by the cutoff line. It was really tough, honestly. Henry J. Brown literally made it in, barely. Same goes to Roberto Crown Jr. I had high hopes that they're just not going to make it, but somehow they have. And same goes for Zachary VK, although he made a good recovery drive to get the result he wanted. So, but thank goodness. But obviously, out of all the drivers in the those who have not made it, unfortunately, behind the cutoff line, they won't advance. They won't advance the next round. As of course, Cam Ray Jr. barely missed by only 2 points, and oh boy, from my point of view, this is something everyone's been watching, everyone's been talking about, whether this guy's been deserving, but who knows? I think it's going to be a huge talk of the town for the rest of the day. So, at least for this race. So, but hey. Thank goodness we are through to the second round. So, yep, we have got fastest lap, and that is of course David Ryan's. He's got the fastest lap time. I did also show on the screen. So, but anyways, so yeah, it's very tough battle. Oh my goodness, very tough battle for the playoffs. So
Hey, Weeb, before we go off, can we take a look at that final lap? and from Cameron Jr.'s point of view, to see if he lost anything on the final lap. I'm just curious to see if anything happened. To see if it came down to the wire. Before the caution came out,
Probably.
did he lose anything? Because 2 points is literally just a position.
Hang on. Was it right there?
Oh my goodness.
I think he might have lost it there.
So, contact.
Close one.
I think that contact is. Did he get beat by Dylan Hayden here? Ooh,
Yep, he has.
actually, did he get beat? He got beat by Reynolds at the line, I think. I do not know what happened there.
He has beaten Hayden, but Reynolds as well. So I'm not sure.
So right here, he has a chance to get the run up the hill, but how he gets into Howell, and that just takes out all his momentum.
But you gotta remember, Nicholas Wright is about a few cars away. To be frank with you, he had a very impressive pit stop, or well, he didn't come. He wasn't one of the drivers that came to the pit stop during the last few laps, so it is possible that he had pure luck that his tires were able to last. So I think have he actually pitted, then perhaps Cameron Jr. could have just barely made it, and that could have been it for Henry G. Brown.
Right here,
that could be it.
Junior sends it in because it's his only chance to advance, and just gets into Howell. All of his momentum goes away, and he's racing up side by side with Dylan Hayden. And I think just losing out to Olivia Reynolds there is the reason he is out of the playoffs right now. Because you see the hood damage on his car from that impact with the 66.
It must be from that impact. I guess that livery doesn't...
Oh, that's gotta be... That is heartbreaking.
That livery...
That has to be heartbreaking. Let's go look at Brown to see if he gained anything. Because if Brown gained
Not
anything, that's why Junior did.
He lost a lot.
Where is he at? So he's 36. Does he lose or does he gain?
He does lose, but only barely made it.
So he lost a spot. So he lost a spot to Leland.
Like he was like literally like in 30th place around 30th place.
It just came down to the fact that Junior got into Howell in the final corner, racing to the caution flag, and just couldn't pass the. That has to be an awful way to end your playoffs.
To be honest, like Henry G. Brown was close to losing that spot because Dex Mizaki was right behind him. If Dex Mizaki had overtook Henry G. Brown, then of course that would have been some points lost in the playoffs because Dex Mizaki is of course a playoff.
Barricon Jr. was laps down, was he not?
He's not laps down. He's on the lead lap, but he's like near the end of all the others in the lead lap. The 51 car,
okay.
19 car, 25 car, and 9 car are both either retired or laps down.
Man, that's what it came down to right at the line. That caution flag. You gotta think maybe if he had one more lap, maybe it did end in our caution. Just maybe he might have got a position, but that gap to Reynolds right there is the reason he is out of the playoffs. That has got to be heartbreaking.
Okay, yeah, because I skipped through. Anyway, so I guess that's it. Obviously, we all know Nick Tanner has won, so another Honda 1-2. We've seen Honda getting a 1-2 a couple of times this season, so we now.
Yeah, I mean that's a great result for FRM, and great result for David. And you know, David's kind of looking back to that time he got 20 top 10s out of 30 races. I mean, he's been on fire as of late, and I wouldn't be surprised if I saw him go to the round of 8, because the way he's driving right now, I mean, he may be even a championship threat. But we got to see how he performs in the round of 12. Now that's going to speak answers to me. If he performs well in the round of 12, I think David has a chance to get to Fontana and win the championship. Maybe not win, but compete for it.
I think he has.
But there's still a lot of races to go.
I think he has been. He has been a championship contender once before, if I remember correctly. I'm pretty certain he has, unless I've mistaken. But he has been a championship contender before, at least in the top 8. Probably back at season 8, I think. Season 8 must be it. So, but yeah, so this could be something for him and for Ferrari Motorsports as well. So, and something to also point out. Obviously, we've seen 3 former champions still making it to the next round, so we might see a battle of the ages rather if they do well, or we could see maybe a rising driver making up to the top 4 even. So that's just my thought, but I'm pretty sure. So yeah,
I'm pleasantly surprised to see that 2 drivers that entered below actually came out on top.
Especially for
Wright Senior. He hasn't had the best results this season. He's kind of ran mid-pack for most of the season, but today he gets to the top 10, finishes 6th, and that is more than enough to get him into the round of 12. Now I don't know how much further he'll go, but definitely a great result for him. Definitely heartbreaking for Wright Jr., especially with all the articles being posted about him and all the recent controversy about him, maybe not deserving that seat he's in. Eddie Flores had damage, and he finished in the top 5. This race was crazy. Shout out to Henry Guo as well. He's still, I believe, contending for Rookie of the Year, and he gets a top 5. And there hasn't been many of those for CT Motorsports this season. But he adds another one to the tally, and he continues to lead the way of being the best CTM car this season. Other than that, I mean, we did have some controversy with Jay Savalier spinning Olivia Reynolds CTM on CTM Crime there. Zachary VK with a top 10 did more than enough to get him in. Great run by the rookie, and I think he has a lot to prove. And next round, I wouldn't be surprised if he advanced. But we're just gonna have to find all that out. And also, what a run by Owen Scott! Shout out to him. I know I dogged on him, but I can't deny greatness. He got spun around, went through the sand trap, and came back all the way in the top 5. Had some more issues, and still finished in the top 10. Great job by Owen Scott. And yeah, that's all I have to say.
Yeah, it's been huge drama here at this track, and once again, I'll definitely look into improving a little bit, and hopefully we're not going to see any more of this drama in the pit stop and all that, because it was pretty abnormal, and that definitely shaken up lots of the drivers, especially those in contention. So, but otherwise, it's been not just chaotic, but quite exciting as well. It's the first time we've been racing at Road America, so that's something to remember. So, and you can compare with qualifying standings as well. I mean, I think some drivers could have gotten themselves a top result, especially in the likes of Arishi Rico, who of course got collided in one of the collisions with Trey Meeks, who's been an idiot, and Owen Scott as well got involved in that collision. So, but anyway, so I guess that's it. I guess that's it from my point of view. So I don't know if anyone else wants to add. So it seems to me that we're all good. So I guess, yep, I guess we're all good, and we've been we've been holding back a bit longer since the race finished, so I guess it's time to sign off as we move on to the next race, which will be the first race of the second round of the playoffs, and that is going to be at the US Rockingham for technically the third time.
Well, that should be fun.
We'll be doing a race here at Rockingham, US, so we can hopefully...
We've done one at Rockingham before.
Yeah, third time technically.
But there's never been a points race, right?
Sorry, I swear we had last season, if I remember correctly. I can just
we did, but I don't think it was a points race. I think it was a special race.
We did, exactly. We did.
So I might be wrong. I could be wrong.
Actually, no.
Hang on, let me go look.
You are right. You are right. This is basically the first actual points race to be held at Rockingham US. The last time we did a race was a non-points race. So, and I remember
the next round is... Yep. Go ahead.
So Rockingham US first time as a points race. So we can look
that will open up the round of 12.
Same goes for we've got 2 other races after that, obviously, to make up the round of 12. The second race at Chicagoland, which I don't think anyone's pretty keen on seeing Chicagoland as a playoff round. Chicagoland as well is known for a lot of derby of races, so a lot of courses and all that. So, but more excitingly, we have Homestead, the second race at Homestead, as race 28. So that could be something. In fact, Homestead has in fact been moved from the last round of the round of 8 to the last round of the round of 12. Presumably due to some sort of controversy or some criticism from some of the rivals and all that. So, but anyway, excuse me for being kind of crap at speaking right now because I'm a bit tired right now, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. I am going to start signing off after I finish off everything. Yep, I think I've covered everything, including the next races in the next round. So, right. So, let's make a move on from there. So, we'll start doing the playoff standings. We will figure out the playoff standings coming up to the next round as we go from there. So, anyways, so we will see you all guys next race at Rockingham US probably next week. So without further ado, as I keep saying, I'm going to wrap it up, and thank you everyone for watching today's race, and we will hopefully see you all next time for another race, probably next week. So as I sign off, I am going to literally head off right now because I am tired. So anyway, thank you everyone, and we will see you all back onto the track very, very, very soon.